SDO Productions presents Silent Draw Outdoors with Shane Reese. Sponsors of Silent Draw Outdoors are Polaris, Badlands Backpacks, Hoyt, Winner's Choice, Hex, Reinhardt Targets, Global Outdoor Gear, Carbon Express, Gorilla Tree Stands.
Hi, this is Shane Reese, and welcome to Silent Draw Outdoors. We're in Canada. We're heading up to hunt with True North Outfitters, Northern Alberta. We're going to be probably right around 30 miles from the Yukon border. Scott's behind the camera on this trip with me. We got a 1,050-mile drive from Montana up to where we're going. We thought we'd stop, show you some of the beautiful scenery here in Alberta. We are so excited about getting up there. The bears are out like just wildfire right now. Scotty.
Long ride, baby. That's all I can say. It's a long ride up here.
We still have how many miles?
Well, I think we broke halfway finally, and we've been in the truck since like 10 this morning.
All right, it's day 2 of the trip. We just left a small town we stayed in last night. We drove 760 miles last night, or yesterday. Scott drove the last half. I was starting to feel under the weather a little bit, which is kind of unfortunate, man, because I'm stoked about this hunt. I don't want to feel bad, so stopped, got me some medicine. We're on our way. We got about 235 miles to where we're picking up, or we're meeting up with Jeff Downing at True North Outfitters up in a little town called Steen River. And it's kind of ironic, he was telling me that we're going to meet there, and he told me the population base in Steen River is 3 people. So I'm trying to understand if it's a husband, wife, and a kid, or if it's just 3 single people, or what it is. But I've never heard of a population of 3 in a town before, so it should be fun. But it's we left the hotel at 6:30 this morning, and I said we got 235 miles to go, and hopefully we'll be shooting some bears or a bear tonight.
Beautiful day. We're almost there. Man, we've been driving, seems like forever, but it's beautiful, beautiful drive. Green, beaver ponds, quaking aspen everywhere, little pine groves. Just looks like fantastic bear country. So we're probably about 60 miles from Steen River, where we're meeting Jeff, and looking forward to getting a tree stand tonight. It's going to be awesome. The weather's perfect. It's 45 degrees. The sun's out. Probably couldn't ask for better bear weather. It's going to just be a blast. There you go, baby. There you go.
That's what you call bear on the road.
What can we put those up on the seats?
Okay. All right, we're up here at Jeff Downing, True North Outfitters in northern Alberta. We're bear hunting, and I want to talk to Jeff a bit about his bear operation. Jeff, how many years you been guiding up here in northern Alberta?
About 18 years.
18 years, and in that time, what success rate? I know the hunters are coming in here. You've had 100% success, I believe, on all the hunters that have come up here so far.
For sure, we've had 100% success and definitely, 100% opportunity.
Yeah, the nice thing about your baits now, you set your baits up for rifle or bow. It really doesn't matter whichever weapon of choice you prefer. But for the bow hunter, talk about how you position stuff and what kind of yardage you guys are going to be looking at.
All our baits are set up 12 to 18 yard shots. Maximum's 18, the average is probably 16 or 15. We build natural cribs out of existing timber, so that bear has to come around to the front of the crib and give you a broadside quartering away shot.
Yeah,
all you have to do is wait.
Yeah, and the nice thing about it too is you can shoot a bear on a bait one night, and then you could have 2-3 bears the next night on that exact same bait.
You could have new bears show up all the time, and it's it's not uncommon to see 4 or 5 different bears on a bait.
So I mean, for anybody out there who wants to come hunt bears, I mean, this is honestly a place that you're going to see lots of bears. You're going to see big bears. You're going to get fed right, and just the scenery alone. I mean, it's going up and down the river on the boats. It's going to be spectacular. I'm so excited about just the opportunity of coming and hunting and hanging out and just seeing all you guys have to offer up here.
This segment of Silent Draw Outdoors is sponsored by Polaris.
All right, what we're going to do, let's go over our equipment for this bear hunt. We're hunting with our Maxxis 31, our Hoyt, as always. As you guys know, I'm a Hoyt shooter and I love it. Fit with the fuse stabilizer. This is the Axiom stabilizer that they have. We're shooting our Montana Black Gold sight, and this is the Ascent. This is the new Black Gold sight that just came out on the market. We got our Trophy Taker S as always. Our custom Silent Draw strings. That's what I always call these things. They're flow green, flow yellow. They're winner's choice strings. I wouldn't shoot a bow without them. We're shooting our Carbon Express arrows. This is the Aramid KVs. They're the weight forward, the brand new arrow that came out. Awesome arrow. 4 fleshes I always shoot. And then we've got our Tight Spot quiver. You'll see the sponsor with Joe Jacks from our turkey hunt. And then every time we go out hunting, we always have our Shuttle T by Trophy Taker. We're calling this our meat missile. So we're gonna bring home some bacon tonight, hopefully. And I'm excited. It's awesome. We're gonna have our Realtree camo on with our Swarovski optics, and man, we're ready to rock and roll. So should be some fun action, man. I cannot wait.
This segment of Silent Draw Outdoors is sponsored by Strut and Run.
All right, what we're gonna do is second day, and one of the guys in camp, Fred, shot a nice bear last night, I guess, and we're gonna go up and check it out, waiting for him to come up the river. Since we got the jet boat, they got the slow boat.
That's it.
So let's talk a little bit about your bait stands. How many baits do you actually have out that are baiting right now?
Right now we're actively using about 10.
10 baits.
Yeah, and just about every one of them's getting hammered. So.
Yeah, last night we actually set a bait before we went to the stand we were going to, and we were there at 4:30.
Yeah.
And we went back at
8:30.
8:30.
Yeah.
And checked out the card on the camera, and at 5:15 the bear actually showed up and
cleaned it out.
Cleaned it out.
Yeah, and we were baiting pretty heavy too.
Yeah.
So.
So a lot of action. There's a lot of bear activity around here. There's a bait that I want to go sit with Scotty one of these nights. It's a sow that has 2 cubs, a blonde and a little black cub, and not very rarely do you get to see a totally blonde cub. So we're gonna go sit in that stand and get some film of it. It's pretty cool. Here we got Fred's bear. Fred, tell us a little bit about what happened last night on this hunt.
Well, the bear come in over here underneath the tree stand, kind of come up and rubbed on the bottom of my tree stand for a while, and I watched him, and then he went into the bait and started tearing the logs apart, and I watched him for quite a while before I decided to shoot him, and I decided he was a good bear, so I went ahead and shot him. Here he is.
He's a beautiful bear, and the coats up here are just amazing. They're full, thick hair, and you did a heck of a job, buddy. I'm proud of you. All right, what we're doing is we're baiting up. Another sided bear came in here and just basically ripped this crib completely to smithereens. So Eric's getting her all baited up, and I don't know if we'll be here. I don't know where we'll be tonight, but obviously there's some bear activity at this site. I mean, if you can look, it's just nuts. These bears do some serious damage to these cribs. As you can see, everybody up here at True North Outfitters, I mean, they take pride in what they do, and the stands are set, 16 yards to 13 yards. We were sitting on a stand last night that was basically a 13-yard shot. And I mean, if you look at what they do, I mean, they're serious about their bear hunting, and that's why we're up here. We like hunting with people who are serious about what they do and take pride in what they do. And Eric and Jeff and everybody, they do that. And I mean, once he's done with this crib, I mean, they're nice. They're really nice. And the nice thing what they've done is they've made the shooting angle to where the bear has to come in. That's why these guys are so successful in killing bears, and hunters are harvesting bears. So I'm excited, man. I love this stuff.
Dumping the grease down here, they did for it. Nice. Sounds like a pit.
Ew.
See, we've been cribbing them up like this with the cribs because they're pits now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So how high do you make these?
32 inches usually. This one's not standard, but it's usually 32 inches.
Okay. So if the bear's above the top of that,
For sure. Yeah, let her go.
smoke it.
This segment of Silent Draw Outdoors is sponsored by Hoyt.
Carbonix Fizz meat missile, baby. Yeah! All right, we got our bear down. And boy, it came in early last night. This same bear came in about 10:30, 11 o'clock last night. And I let it go. I passed up on it just because the light was getting low, and I was hoping to get, there's a sow that's in here with some cubs, and I was hoping she'd show up, but she hadn't showed up yet. But the bear didn't even go 20 yards, 25 yards max, if that. So let's head over and check him out. Here he is. He's a young boar. Look at them claws. That would mess you up in a big time, Scotty.
Oh yeah.
That was quick and easy. I'm surprised he came in so early. That's crazy. Meat missile, baby. I told you.
That was awesome.
I told you we'd smoke one, so.
Oh, yeah.
Just got a hold of Eric, told him to come on in, and made a perfect shot right behind the shoulder, right there. I mean, you can't get any better than that. Textbook shot, and he was a hurting unit. So he's probably, I don't know, maybe a 5'10", 5'11". He may go 6 foot, I don't know, but if you notice the markings, he's been fighting big time with that sow that's been in here, that's been raising havoc with those yearling cubs. So I think this is him. But good bear, I'm happy, man. We got one down on the ground. Silent Draw Outdoors in northern Alberta, busting bears. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. So what I'll do, let's just wait for Eric to get here and make a little bit of noise so that sow doesn't show up. I don't want to have to shoot her too as she's trying to protect them cubs of hers. So we did it, man. As you can see, folks, Scotty and I had just an unbelievable time up in northern Alberta with Jeff Downing and True North Outfitters. There was 4 hunters in camp in all, and we came away with 7 bears in 1 week's time. Just unbelievable numbers. The amount of bears that you see each and every day is just unbelievable. I mean, we sat at stand one night, and we had 8 different bears come into this one bait site. So if you want to see a lot of bears, I highly suggest you get a hold of Jeff Downing and get up to northern Alberta. And the nice thing up there, too, is you can actually kill 2 bears. You can have 2 tags, where in different provinces in Canada, you can only hunt 1 bear, where in northern Alberta, where we were hunting, you can actually get 2 bear tags, come home with 2 trophy bears. But one thing I do want to talk about is accessibility. This is something, folks, that you can do at home. It's very, very easy to do. All the Jeff's bait stands and the bait stations are so easily accessible. You could be 5 years old or you could be 95 years old, and it really doesn't matter. He can get you in there. So if you've ever wanted to bear hunt or ever had thought of bear hunting, you got to go up there. It's one of the most adrenaline-packed hunts you'll ever go on in your entire life. I'll tell you what, my blood, I've killed many, many bears in my day, and my heart still starts to race, and I still get quite excited every time a big bruin comes in. So if you've never done it, man, I highly suggest you do it. Folks, I hope you enjoyed the show. We had so much fun up there. We'll see you next week right here on Silent Draw Outdoors.
Closed captioning is provided by Guides Unlimited Network.
You know where my arrow went? I swizzle sticked her.
You smoked her, dude. Perfect.
Meat missile, baby!
Oh, yeah.
Additional sponsors of Silent Draw Outdoors are Trophy Taker, Black Gold Bow Sights, Tight Spot Quivers, Lakewood Products, Ripcord, Strut and Rut.